Morning, I'm Amit Kakril, and let's begin with the top stories of this hour. Government says another committee necessary to initiate action against police officers responsible for meddling with the investigation of the Nirmala Pant rape and murder case. Private medical colleges affiliated to Kathmandu University charging students fees up to 3.3 million rupees more than in the previous year. India's Me Too movement arrives in a cascade of allegations as women took to Twitter to call out comedians, journalists, authors, actors and filmmakers. And Nepal currently taking on Bhutan under the Asia Cup sub-regional qualifiers for T20 World Cup. The government has deemed it necessary to form another committee to initiate action against the police officers responsible for meddling with the investigation of the Nirmala Pant rape and murder case. The probe committee was formed after the Home Ministry concluded that officials involved in the investigation had mishandled the evidences. The report prepared after a month-long investigation has concluded that the investigating officers had tried to destroy evidences. However, the report has only recommended departmental action against the officers. The then Police Chief Superintendent of Police Diliraj Bista, along with 4 other police officers, have already been suspended for meddling with the case. Based on the laws, officials involved in destroying evidences or framing innocent people as culprits can face up to 6 months in prison. However, for that to happen, a committee comprising of Joint Attorney General and first-class officer of the Nepal Police should file a case. The need to form a different committee came up since the probe committee formed by the Home Ministry did not include the Joint Attorney General. While the case still has yet to reach a conclusion and the perpetrators identified, the government has no option but to proceed with forming the committee and initiate action as per the Criminal Act. With the onset of the new session, private medical colleges affiliated to Kathmandu University have revised their fees, charging students between 1.7 million rupees to 3.3 million rupees, more than in the previous year. Based on the government's regulation, private medical colleges within the Kathmandu Valley can charge students up to 3.85 million rupees, while the ones outside the valley can be charged up to 4.2 million rupees. However, colleges have been found demanding between 5.5 to 7.1 million rupees. Meanwhile, it has been revealed that Nobel Medical College has taken 7.1 million rupees from students citing various reasons, while Palpas Lumini Medical College has charged 5.1 million rupees to its students. Both of these colleges are affiliated to Kathmandu University. Kathmandu University has decided to hike the MBBS fees by 15%. Despite Tribhuvan University's directive to the Medical Education Association's Dean's Office not to increase the fees. The Vice-Chancellor and other officials have formed a committee to increase medical tuition fees. Meanwhile, Minister for Education Giriraj Mani Pokhrel has said that students can report to the police in case colleges demand for additional fees. Likewise, Minister Pokhrel has also assured students of refunding any extra amounts already paid to college administration. And time now for a short break. For more news, do stay with us. Majority of the local representatives and government officials in Songkhla Sabha are found misusing government vehicles by putting on private number plates. And in this contest, we had asked the residents of Songkhla Sabha why were they misusing government vehicles. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
मनोरञ्जन घुमफिरमा चाहिँ आफ्नो व्यक्तिगत प्रयोजनमा जानु पर्यो यो चाहिँ धेरै संघ संस्था तथा सरकारी निकायका चाहिँ सवारी साधनहरू प्रयोग भएको पाइन्छ
रातो प्लेट भएको गाडी कहाँ कसरी गयो भन्ने कुरा कसैलाई पब्लिकहरुलाई पनि थाहा हुँदैन थाहा नभएको कारणले विशेष स्थानीय सरकारले चाहिँ यो हाम्रा सवारी साधनहरू कसरी सरकारी बनाउने र हामीले यसलाई कसरी सदुपयोग गर्नेमा चाहिँ तुरुन्त स्थानीय सरकारले परिवर्तन गर्नुपर्छ
जनताले तिरेको करलाई चाहिँ सिधा तरिकाले सेतो प्लेटमा चलायो भने चिन्छन् भनेर घुमौरो भाषामा चाहिँ आफ्नो व्यक्तिगत प्रयोजनको लागि दुरुपयोग गरिरहेका छन्
सेतो प्लेटमा र रातो प्लेटमा भएका गाडीहरू यो दुईटा गाडीमा चाहिँ कुन सरकारी र कुन व्यक्तिगत हो भन्ने अवस्थाहरू छुट्याउन गाह्रो भएको अवस्था छ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ बिदाका दिनहरूमा पनि उत्तिकै ती सरकारी गाडीहरू पनि दुरुपयोग भएको पाइएको छ।
It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, why has the government failed to control the fluctuating sugar price? And options are A, lack of decision-making capacity, and B, businessmen having their say. The voting is on. Type in AWS, select your option A or B and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now the sports update.
Sports news.
Nepal is currently taking on Bhutan under the Asia Cup sub-regional qualifiers for T20 World Cup. Nepal is batting first after winning the toss at the match being held at Malaysia's UKM Oval Stadium. The national team had thrashed Myanmar in the first match, Malaysia in the second by 8 wickets, and registered a spectacular 140 runs victory against Thailand in the third match. Bhutan has so far been defeated in 2 matches and emerged victorious in only a match in the qualifiers. Nepal and Bhutan both are playing for the first time in the T20 World Cup. And before we wrap up, let's have a look at the top stories once again. Government says another committee necessary to initiate action against police officers responsible for meddling with the investigations on the Nirmala Panta rape and murder case. Private medical colleges affiliated to Kathmandu University charging students fees up to 3.3 million rupees, more than in the previous year. India's Me Too movement arrives in a cascade of allegations as women took to Twitter to call out comedians, journalists, authors, actors and filmmakers. And Nepal currently taking on Bhutan under the Asia Cup sub-regional qualifiers for T20 World Cup. And that's all for this hour. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Goodbye for now.